Guys, in today's video we're going to talk about something that has been gaining more and more attention inside the Blox Fruits community, the possible and highly anticipated Flame Rework. Flame is one of the oldest fruits in the game, and also one of the most iconic ones, especially for beginners. However, over time, and with the arrival of several insane reworks, Flame has slowly fallen behind in terms of visuals, mechanics, and overall impact. Right now, Flame is still considered a solid fruit for early game players. It has good area damage, is easy to use, and is relatively cheap to obtain. That makes it perfect for leveling up and farming NPCs in the first and second sea. But when we compare Flame to fruits that already received reworks, such as Light, Magma, Leopard, and even some newer zoans, it becomes very clear that Flame feels outdated. And that is exactly why many players believe Flame is a strong candidate for a rework. In recent newsletters, promotional images, and even old leaks, Flame has appeared alongside fruits that either already received a rework or are confirmed to get one. This detail alone raises a lot of speculation, because in Blox Fruits, nothing is usually placed randomly. If this rework actually happens, Flame could receive massive changes. The first and most expected one is the visual overhaul. Currently, Flame's abilities are very simple, with basic fire effects and animations. With a rework, it's very likely that Flame will receive modern particle effects, brighter flames, explosive impacts, fire trails, and completely redesigned animations that match the current visual standard of the game. But visuals alone are not enough. Gameplay-wise, Flame also needs improvements. Many players believe the reworked Flame could introduce new mechanics, such as fire spreading across the ground, burn damage over time, better combo flow, and abilities that interact with each other. This would make the fruit feel much more fluid and rewarding to use. In PvE, a reworked Flame could easily become one of the best farming fruits in the game. Flame is already beginner-friendly, and with faster abilities, increased range, and improved area damage, it could directly compete with Magma and Light as a top-tier grinding option. This would be a huge change, especially for players who enjoy elemental fruits. In PvP, the impact could be even bigger. Right now, Flame is rarely used in high-level PvP because its moves are predictable and easy to dodge. With a rework, Flame could gain better crowd control, small stuns, improved mobility, or stronger zoning tools. That alone could bring Flame back into the PvP meta and surprise a lot of players. Another topic many people talk about is the possibility of Flame receiving some kind of awakening or advanced form in the future. Nothing is confirmed, of course, but considering how Blox Fruits has evolved, it wouldn't be surprising if the Flame rework came with new progression systems, special quests, or even unique NPC interactions tied to the fruit. It's also important to remember the pattern the developers have been following. Old fruits are being updated to match the current state of the game. Flame fits perfectly into that category. It's a classic fruit, loved by the community, and often the first elemental fruit many players ever use. Leaving it outdated doesn't really make sense in the long run. If this rework becomes real, Flame could stop being seen as just a beginner fruit and become a strong option even for late-game players. That would completely change how the community views Flame and would give new life to one of the most nostalgic fruits in Blox Fruits. So the big question is, when could this happen? There's no official release date yet. However, based on recent updates, leaks, and the pace of reworks, it wouldn't be unrealistic to expect Flame to appear in one of the next major updates, possibly alongside other reworks or seasonal events. In the end, a Flame rework makes sense from every perspective: balance, visuals, gameplay, and game evolution. If done right, it could easily become one of the most memorable reworks in Blox Fruits history, combining nostalgia with modern mechanics. Now I want to know your opinion. If the Flame rework actually arrives, do you think it will return to the meta, or will it remain mostly a farming fruit? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe so you don't miss any new updates. We're out!